Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better...
Last time the Bobcat Ballers played in the DHS gym, it was a quarterfinals win en route to their program's first state title. But this time around, they're up against the Davidson squad for the first time this season, and the Cars are sporting a former Bobcat at the helm, as well as some sprinkled into their roster. Just 10 miles of road separate this love-hate relationship, minus the love. Welcome to the second broadcast of tonight's doubleheader. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Mace Palmatier, next to my co-commentator, Trevor Cherney, and our sideline reporter, Chloe Hugg. We got a good game in store, folks. Certainly a date with Grand Blanc. Ain't that right, Trevor?
Yeah, I think this should be a really, really good game. You know, these two have history together. They've been rivals for a long time, and these teams are pretty similar right now. I think the Bobcats have a little upper edge, but so far, I think these two teams can have a really competitive game and a really good one.
Definitely, both got some youth in their squads, but the difference setter here is the fact that the Bobcats have so much returning youth with that playoff experience from last year, that state title run. You got Ty Rogers, leading scorer in the state finals game that they won. And then you got Amante Allen Jackson and Tay Boyd, all juniors right there, returning to the squad with a state title already under their belt. That's huge for this young Bobcat squad going forward, especially without Ty Rogers going with them the rest of the way.
You know, the Bobcats have a great young system in place. And that's why they're going to be really successful for a long time.
They got a great coach, too, and Mike Thomas won 3 state titles in a career, 2 with Kalamazoo Central, and his first with the Grand Blanc program just last year. Grand Blanc trying to get things going early, setting the tone. Got Purdue trying to make his way in. Ball tipped, and that's going to be a bucket to start things off for Grand Blanc.
Mason, I love that pass he gave the set of that shot. That was a beautiful pass.
Full court press in effect here. Lawson hand off to Tion Armstrong. Step back 3 is going to airball. Tough scenes in front of this Grand Blanc crowd that he knows so well. Grand Blanc ball movement electric here right now. Alan Johnson trying to drive in. Fouled by Gregory Lawson there. It's going to be Grand Blanc inbound.
Mason, what I'm noticing so far is that this Grand Blanc team has really come out fast and they come out strong.
And they
come out ready to play.
And we expected that from such an experienced young squad. They got plenty of energy in them. Ty Rogers in the corner. Kicks it out. Mid-range jumper. That's going to fall for Grand Blanc. 2 straight buckets here, Trevor. Dave's got to put a stop to this soon.
Davidson has to stop this right now. They got to get something going on defense, offensively as well.
Gregory Lawson trapped in the backcourt. Pass to Curtis Soden. He's going to get called for backcourt there. Tough scenes here for Grand Blanc already. That Grand Blanc crowd ain't making it easy.
Davidson's making a lot of early mistakes. This is not good so far for this Davidson team. Obviously, the Grand Blanc team are doing a lot of things right now.
Both these student sections are packed to the grim, but right now that GB1 is just so loud behind us here. Ty Rogers kicks it out. Tay Boyd. Back to Rogers up top. He's going to drive left. Stopped by Tion, but he retains possession. Baseline jumper's going to spin out. Putback's good from Lamonte Allen Johnson.
Beautiful play all around. That was a phenomenal play by the Bobcats.
Lawson struggling to get back into their own court. Getting stopped at that half line. Airball chance going out for Tion after that first shot. Drives in, floater, and it's not going to go for him. Unlucky bounce off the rim there.
Yeah, Mason, that was a straight unlucky for Tion Armstrong. I thought he was going to have that. Would have been the first buckets.
Taylor kicks it out to the corner. Airball back at him. Spin move from Tay Boyd to put that back up for an and 1 chance.
Mason, you can feel the energy coming from this Grand Blanc Bobcat student section. They are really going crazy right now. And the Davidson student section is just dead silent right now.
And this Grand Blanc squad is making it easy. They came out red hot, just like those jerseys they got.
Mason, I don't ever seen Grand Blanc this prepared to play before. You can tell they are just unbelievably just so fast-paced right now.
Tay Boyd finishes that and-one opportunity, makes it 3 for him tonight so far. Gregory Lawson now picked up by Nate Richardson. Doubled, pass is tipped out bounds.
Break for Davison. That was a huge break for Davison, Mason. That could have been really bad.
You can see the experience in this Grand Blanc squad. So composed in such a tough atmosphere right now.
A lot of that is due to the coaching, but again, the returning players they had from last year's state championship run, you could tell it's there.
Armstrong driving in, mid-range jumper, and he's gonna fall for him.
First buckets for Davison. Let's see what they could do now.
Putting those air balls chance to rest, getting himself on the board. Spin move from Rogers to shake him off. Now it's up top with Johnson. Back out to Rogers in the corner. He's doubled immediately. Back to Johnson up top. Taken up by Lawson. Back to Rogers. Rogers pulling that double every time. Trapped in the corners, Boyd, and he's gonna throw it off of Curtis Oden, excuse me. And it's gonna be Grand Blanc inbound over there. Right side of the baseline. Rogers to inbound for the Bobcats here. Just about 3 minutes passed. Pass from Rogers heads into the back court. Sets off that inbound, it's gonna stay in play for the Bobcats, no turnover. Now you got Rogers on the right side of perimeter. Kicks over to Allen Johnson. Gets the pump fake off. Back to Rogers. 3-point off the rim. Good board by Himmeline. Now let's get this fast break going, Cardinals.
Good job by Davison's defense stopping them there. Now let's see if Davison can create opportunities.
Looks like got booked for a reach there. It's gonna be Cardinal inbound, and Grand Blanc student section not happy about that one.
No, Mason, but this is great for Davison. They get a lot of opportunities right now. And right now, Davison is in their own zone right now. They're really playing a lot better, and they are adjusting fast and quick.
Literally and figuratively, they're in that zone defense right now. Not working too well, but they're starting to find some stops here and there. Gregory Lawson putting moves on. Kicks it out to Himmeline. Himmeline 3 off the rim. Tough attempt there. And now it's Amante Allen Johnson taking it up the court for the Bobcats. Top of the key. Shot's not going to go. Good board by Himmeline again. Armstrong now leading the break. Going right side. Euro off the front rim. Papadakis with the putback, not going to go. Miscommunication, tries to grab that board. Putback's not going to go there. Tough couple breaks. Tian Armstrong gets the charge under his own rim.
That was a terrible mistake by the Bobcats, and the worst mistake they have made all game long. I feel like so far they've been playing smart, but that was a huge mistake.
Can't be giving up turnovers in your own half
by this
like
Grand
that,
Blanc
man.
team.
Yeah, can't be giving up turnovers in your own half, and he did just that. Rowland kicks it out to Himmeline. Now Lawson, left side of the perimeter. Crossover, step back jumper, off the front rim. And now it's a Bobcats break. Nice spin move by Monte Allen Johnson. He's gonna drive into the key, get that, not that foul, but that bucket. Other way around, I mixed my words up, Trevor.
It's all good, Mason, but I think Davis is starting to adjust a little bit more to this fast-paced game that the Grand Blanc Bobcats are doing. And I think they're doing it well.
Johnson taking 2 shots here after that shooting foul. Sinks the first one.
Now Davison has to create opportunities and score themselves too, because right now it is not looking too good, Mason.
Second shot swirls out, good board by Papadakis. Now it's Gregory Lawson. Defended by Trayvon Johnson. Hand off to Tian. Tian wants that ISO bad.
As his former team, Mason, and you know, I'm sure there's some grit with Tian.
For sure, he wants to shove that ball right down them. Foul on the 3-point shot, and he's gonna head to the line for 3.
Mason, as smart as Grand Blanc has been playing so far, they made 2 very huge mistakes that are a killer for this team and could be for this game.
Absolutely. Looking at this season, Grand Blanc, they do have one really big key departure that really sticks out like a sore thumb, and that is Ty Rogers.
Yeah, Mason, Ty Rogers was a huge part of why they were so successful in the playoffs last year and won that state championship.
Absolutely. He was a very key part, and now that he's over at Thornton Academy in Chicago, is not really going to help Bobcats out too much, but they do have returners, and like I said earlier, Tay Boyd, Amonte Allen Johnson, and R.J. Taylor, which have been huge already in this game. You saw in that state finals game, like I said, R.J. Taylor was the leading scorer, just a sophomore on such a big stage too. I mean, balling out at the Breslin, what more could you ask for as an underclassman?
Now, obviously, R.J. Taylor, in my opinion, he didn't get enough credit for last year's performance as well. He played incredible last year. He was kind of overshadowed by Rogers.
You're playing next to a national recruit, but MLive did have some Mr. Basketball speculation about his future. I mean, it's definitely there.
Absolutely.
Don't forget about Tay Boyd, too. He dropped 12.7 rebounds in that state finals game. It was a low-scoring affair, so they really made big contributions when they needed it most.
Tay Boyd is also another underrated player as well on this team. Has really shined these last few weeks.
Tion makes the 2 free throws. And now it's Ty Rogers leading the charge for the Bobcats.
So 5-point game, Mason. Anything can happen at this point.
Absolutely. Allen Johnson. Back over to Richard Johnson. 2 Johnsons here tonight. We got Trayvon in 21, and we got Allen Johnson in 3. Taken up by Mullen. He's going to kick it over to Rogers. Taken up by Tion Armstrong. No look pass to Tay Boyd. Tay Boyd stuck in the key now. He's going to lose control of the ball, but Trayvon's going to pick it back up. Almost gets the reverse layup off the rim and board from Gregory Lawson. Papadakis on his own, no fast break. Rogers picks him up. Papadakis gets the fast break board for bucket.
That was a great play, Mason. This is what Davidson needs. Papadakis taking that ball, shooting it, boom, he gets it. That was such a phenomenal play by this team and what they need. And Mason, it's a 3-point game.
Those easy buckets are momentum builders, and Davison's starting to find some. Grand Blanc going scoreless for a couple minutes here. Deep 3. Johnson's is off the mark. Mullen can't grab that board. Someone's still chasing after it, and it's Tay Boyd there. Down low. Trayvon Johnson hooks out to Rogers. Rogers 3 off the front rim. Rebound tipped out. Saved, hitting the Papadakis' hands. He's going to find Gregory Lawson on the break, and he's going to get that nice little layup. That's another momentum builder for him, Trevor. Perfect sequence here for Davidson. 1-point difference between them and the D1 state champs right now.
Man, the momentum is going on Davidson's fight fast and quick. The Bobcats have to find a way how to stop them now.
Great ball movement here. Great fake pass. Jelly's not going to go for the Bobcat there.
Man, poor execution from the Bobcats right now. I mean, just everything is going wrong from them right now.
Rich Johnson now. He's able to find Boyd. Boyd's alone in the corner. Takes the 3. Gonna go off front rim again. Mullen's able to tip that rebound over to his teammate. Gregory Lawson taking it up now. He's gonna find him a line. Back out to Lawson. Deep 3. It's good!
Mason, look at that! Gregory Lawson coming in huge with the 3.
Grand Blanc, their Cardinals take their first lead of the night over the D1 reigning champs. Ty Rogers goes in, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson 3, right back at you.
Back-to-back 3s, Mason. This is a game we have right now. Both these teams are playing at a super high level.
Papadakis in the corner, taken up by Boyd. Pass tipped. Johnson leading the break. Is he gonna find Johnson? No, he's gonna take it himself. Himline wanted the charge, not gonna get that. Johnson's gonna get 5 straight points here on 2 possessions.
Man, is going back and forth, Mason. And I gotta tell you, you just love to see it.
Papadakis down low, gonna grab his own miss, and he's gonna get that putback and 1. Sends a shout out to the student section while he's at it. Not Davidson, it's former school Grand Blancs.
Man, back and forth. Mason, like I said, you have to love it. This is such a high-level competitive game. This is absolutely incredible.
You have Davidson coming in with a slow start to their season, keeping up with the D1 state champs. I mean, they are Ty Rogers list, but they are, or not, Ty Rogers list, but they do have R.J. Taylor, even though they're returning starters.
Even though they may not have Ty Rogers, Grand Blanc is as competitive as it was last year. Obviously, not having Ty Rogers is a blow to this Bobcat team, but they can still make a lot of things happen for this team to even repeat from last year.
Tie ball game here after that and 1 bucket conversion there by Papadakis. Trayvon Johnson taking up the floor, hits Rogers. In the corners, Joe Nemesek. Steal there by Buddy. Buddy finds Cherry. Cherry's gonna go low, kick it out. Gonna drive in, kick it back out to one of the Cole twins. Cole shot's blocked. Other one recovers it. Miscommunication, that's gonna be a backcourt call. Unlucky break there for the Cards.
Very unlucky, Mason, but that was just not great play design right there.
And I mean, that's what's gonna happen when you got a platoon swap. They swapped all 5 of their players out. You're gonna have a little bit of coldness in there. You gotta get warmed up. They haven't had a chance to yet.
Gotta make adjustments.
RJ Taylor. Deep 3. Air ball is gonna close out this first quarter. Before we go to Chloe Hug, we're gonna have a look at one of these 3 balls that we saw in these closing minutes of the quarter. Unbelievable scenes we're seeing here at DHS Gym right now.
Now, Mason, take a look at this play. This is just, he passes it to Gregory Lawson. And Gregory Lawson launches that 3, boom, gets it. Incredible play.
Gonna send things over to Chloe Hug now with the first sideline hit of the night. What do you got, Chloe?
Tonight's obviously a huge game against Grand Blanc, and I got a chance to speak with Tian Armstrong and Zach Papadakis before the game, both Grand Blanc transfers from a couple years ago. They're both super locked in, and they have a great approach to this game tonight. Mentality is obviously a super important aspect to every sports game, and here's what they had to say.
I was going to game. I'm just approach this game as I do every other game. That's a confidence, play my game.
Just play together, execute our game plan, play tough defense, and stay together no matter what happens. Just play hard.
This game's going to be super intense and exciting to watch. I'm going to pass it back to the announcers now and have fun watching.
Thanks, Chloe. And those players we just saw, those former Bobcats, are already putting up good numbers tonight. You see Papadakis down low, grabbing boards left and right, and you see Tion doing a lot of work outside.
Yeah, both Tion and Zach Papadakis have been incredible, really, for this team, and one of the reasons why they've been really successful, especially in the last few games.
Kicked it out to Cole. He's going to drive in. Layup and 1! No, it's going to go for a charge for the Bobcats. Unlucky break there. Tough break there for the Cards. Good little passing play to get that shot opportunity, but good charge call there.
Yeah, Mason, that was extremely unlucky for the Davidson Cardinals. I thought they really could have had really something going there, but unfortunately, just unlucky break.
RJ Taylor, top right of the perimeter, taken up by Wysowski. Allen Johnson gonna get booked for the double dribble. Tough mistake to make in front of a big crowd. GB and Davison both doing a lot of work in the paint. GB got just over half their points in there, 8 points. Davison got 6. Davison's converting for 3-point range though, 33% there. But they are doing more work in turnovers. They've already had 3 tonight.
Yeah, but I think both these teams are playing at such a high level. It's really impressive.
Bryce Cherry, mid-range floater, gonna hit back iron. Wysowski gets the board, gets the bucket. No, just not quite. RJ Taylor leading the charge here. Allen Johnson, top right of the perimeter, gonna take a mid-range shot. It's gonna hit front rim. Good board there by DeCooley. Bryce Cherry now waiting for his team to recoup. Wysowski driving in, mid-range, gonna find Cherry outside. Cherry tries to go baseline, gets put to a stop. Wysowski now, Buddy up top. Buddy's gonna drive in. His shot's gonna bounce off front rim. Looks like he's gonna get the foul call there. Head to the line for 2.
Man, Buddy Williams. I mean, obviously he's not a very tall guy, but he's an exciting player and definitely a fast-paced player that this team needs.
Absolutely. I mean, being shorter too helps you be a little more explosive off your feet. You don't got that long stature to take care of. You can get left and right, move laterally a lot quicker than most people.
And with some of the shorter guys, you can actually lose them in the paint, and you can score an easy bucket there.
quick on the ball and off the ball. Buddy trying to convert a second free throw, and that one's going to drop for him.
Mason, this has been really an exciting and an aggressive game by both teams. And again, they're playing such a high level. I'm just impressed all around by both teams.
Absolutely. Kyle Deba passes it in. And it's Boyd in the paint on his own. Kicks it out to Rogers. Just trying to beat that Davison zone right now. Drive in, kick it back out. It's our current theme right here. Rogers takes the screen, then kicks it over. You got in the corner. That's a three bomb from Nate Richardson.
Mason, the energy in here, it has that playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what you get with a bitter rivalry. But he lost and recovers it there. Now it's a fast break for the Cards. Ty Rogers gets up for the nice little layup, making a 4-point lead for the Bobcats now.
What I'm seeing right now for the Bobcats is that they have made a lot of adjustments to what Davidson is doing. So now Davidson has to go back to the drawing board and make their adjustments too.
Wysocki draws a double in his own half. Bryce Cherry from the corner, three. It's good!
Everybody's doing their part in trying to win this game. They're playing just incredible tonight. Everyone is on this team and on the Bobcats.
Rogers tries to respond. His is going to burn him out. Carstarfin with the rebound. Fierce removal there. Buddy Lawson on the break. Drives into the paint. Not going to get his foul that he wants there. It's going to be Grand Blanc ball here. Can have another look at that three ball we just saw a moment ago.
Good job by Davison.
Oh, looks like it's going to be Davison inbound. Excuse me, sorry. Let's have a look at that three ball. You got Cherry in the corner all day.
He gets
nice
it.
Corner
Boom.
shot.
Gets
the reliable
three-pointer
shooters here in the squad.
And really a clutch play for this team and what they really need.
Tion trapped in this corner by Rogers. Matchup of the night maybe right here. Tion goes in. He's going to get that inside bucket.
Such an impressive play by Tion. Getting that ball getting that bucket in the paint is very impressive, Mason.
Absolutely, especially against such an experienced player and RJ Taylor. In the corner. Shot's not going to go for Davis. Waiting to see what the call is here. Are we going to see what one of the Bobcats at the line looks like? It's going to be an inbound here for Grand Blanc. Blocking foul on the play from Davison.
Double foul. Bobcat number 1, Boyd, and number 23, Hemlock.
Really have to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff for Davison for really preparing this game. I mean, the fact that it's this close for a team that is as good as Grand Blanc is really just.
Trap works in the corner. You got Jay Flowers in the break. You're getting chased down. He's going to get that fast break layup for the Cards coming off the bench. 23-20, Cards got a 3-point lead over the Bobcats, their biggest of the night. And one of their only of the night.
Yeah, I mean,
They've been with them all game, though.
Yeah.
Himmeline leading the break. He's got Flowers to his right. He's going to find Flowers. He's going to get another break layup. Yes, he is! That instant impact off the bench. That's what Flowers getting you right now. That's what you need off these bench players. And he's doing just that.
That's a 5-point lead, Mason. And this, as we saw there, the student section is fired up for Davison.
Odin tips the pass up. Bobcats managed to keep it in. Flowers all up in his grill. Davis drives in. Is it going to be a foul call? Yep, looks like he's going to the line. Tough break there. I look like I saw all ball there, but I mean, refs got different eyes than me.
Double foul, 10, Lawson.
5-point lead now for the Cards. Their biggest of the night. And one of the biggest we've seen all night, besides that Bobcat 9-point we saw earlier. Davis' first free throw. Hits that right side of the rim, not going to go.
Now, as we take a look at the game, so far, their two big wins is against Carmen and Lapeer.
Yeah, those are something else.
Those are one of those two. Again, those are one of Davis's biggest rivals right there, and to get those 2 wins is very impressive.
Put back by Boyd's not going to go. Armstrong with the rebound, leading the break. Waiting for his help. Yeah, like you said, it's been a really interesting recent schedule for Davison. 1-2, lost 2, then won their last to get that momentum back up.
they've definitely been playing better in these last couple of games than the beginning of the season.
Himmeline, history's not going to go.
That was a close one from Hemmeline. Couldn't quite get it there. Tough break for him.
Davis trapped in the corner by Mullen. Finds R.J. Taylor. Taken up by Jalen Flowers. Corner three. It falls. Boyd in the corner. Big man can shoot, that's for sure.
Absolutely, Mason. And again, you love those type of players.
Tip there from Jalen Flowers, ball handler. Rogers gonna go up, get that bucket, and one. Fall, hard fall there. Taking a second to get up.
Let's see,
Not
came
happy
up.
with that one. He is not happy with that one. Flowers came in late and on his way down. That's not gonna make anyone happy.
Mason,
especially these Grand Blanc fans.
To reaffirm this, these two teams hate each other. And at some moments, these two teams might get really heated.
Both teams starting to get into turnover trouble too. We only had 3 from Davison and 2 from Grand Blanc. Now, in this quarter alone, Grand Blanc's got 3, Davison's got 4. And we still got 2.5 minutes left in the half. But I mean, that's what's gonna happen in such a tense game. You know, you're gonna make mistakes because you're just so tensed up. It's a big moment.
Yeah, you're expected to make some mistakes, but a plan success is not making a lot of mistakes. It's trying to create opportunity for your team to win this thing.
Tie ball game here. Rogers with a chance to take that lead back. He's got 4 points to his name tonight. Bobcats leading scorer Tay Boyd with that and one opportunity earlier that he finished in that 3-ball he just had. Rogers' second free throw, or first free throw, and one opportunity gonna go. Buddy now tries to find a pass, but it's tipped on that double team. And you got Richardson with a nice little floater, that nice little finesse.
Great defense by the Bobcats and great floater.
Himmeline and no slow break to get this break going, and now you got a nice easy mid-range. That's what happens when you get that break going quick. You catch Grand Blanc off their feet and get a nice open shot.
Davison's offense has really been great this entire game. This is the best I've seen it all year long.
Playing at a high level, competing with the D1 state champs, but Boyd's not gonna let that get to him. Gets his 7th and 8th points of the night right there. Landon Mullen finds Buddy Lawson, gets the pump fake. His second shot attempt is gonna be tipped though. Big time defensive play there. It's gonna force a Davison inbound here.
Yeah, Grand Blanc has some some of the best defense in the state, and it shows right there.
Lots of hustle in this Bobcat squad, that's for sure. Mullen trapped in the corner, looking for some help, trying to go baseline, not gonna go for him. Double, looking for help, and he's gonna draw the jump.